Okay, so I'm out of batteries for this camera. I'm going to go get some. I just got off the phone with my brother. Oh, by the way, this is normal what I'm doing right here. This is how I have to get in my car because my handle's off. So I just realized today that I have to go hard. I have to do all that I can, and I'm recording like this on purpose because I don't want to get the background. I've seen TikToks on how easy it is to find people. Do not want to post where I reside, but I just have to go hard, man. I realized I thought I was going hard in a way with my content, and I guess in a way I was because I've been focusing more on the storytelling aspect, which is good. That's great. That's what I want to move toward, is more storytelling rather than posting of paranormal videos that I find. Because at the end of the day, I like to do commentary on things. I like to do documentary style things, storytelling style things. That's where I really shine. And I've been being falsely flagged on Facebook over the past month for copyright claims, and I just figured, screw it. You know, it's easy to repost a video and say like, oh, he saw a ghost in his cabinet or whatever. But the harder stuff, the stuff that takes longer, I think in the long run is more, it's worth more to me because it takes skill and effort that not a lot of people have. And right now I was just like, so okay, so I still work at the Dollar General right now, right? And the past 2 weeks, okay, so I've gone down to one day at Dollar General because I started to make sufficient money to support myself on these social media platforms. And it's the first time in my life that I've done that by myself. I used to work for Planet Dolan, and I thought I was like the shit. I thought I like had made it because I was basically a YouTuber working for another YouTuber. But now I'm like, I'm doing it myself, and people really love the content that I'm putting out. They love the uniqueness of what I do in my paranormal videos. And I'm like, I'm not going hard enough, man. I have to start vlogging. I have to start showing a side of myself that, and also producing content that is literally 100% my own. Batteries.
I like things simple. I don't like it hard.
That's how I am. Thank
That's
you.
gone.
I do 362.
Cool. Yeah. Right. I just called in to Dollar General, even though I was scheduled one day a week. I just called in and I realized I'm not taking a leap, you know. I'm holding on to this Dollar General job, and it's paying me like $60 a week, which is cool to have. It's like food money, you know. But I'm not going hard enough. I am being basically afraid to take a chance on myself. And it's not, although I enjoy the paranormal content, it's awesome. It's my favorite thing to sit in front of that computer and open CapCut and load everything in and prepare my content to be created. Like that process, I love it. I love it so much. And I'm so thankful that I get to do this for a living right now. It's been 1.5 months. And I have to do everything in my power to make sure that I can continue to build a career off of this. I don't want all of my content to simply be a curation of spooky things. Although I enjoy that, what I want to do is tell people's stories, tell people's stories who reach out to me in the comments. I have some on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok that have reached out to me with their stories, and although it's few and far between the ones that make the cut, there are a handful that I have that I'm going to start producing videos on my Ghost Toast Tunes channel, and sharing people's stories with the use of footage that I take, footage that I recreate, imagery that I recreate in order to enhance the storytelling process. I'm so psyched for that. But also what I want to do, what I've been wanting to do, and I have no reason really to be wanting to do this, is to vlog and share a different side, like the authentic part of me that is behind all of this. And a big reason that I decided to like let go of my fear of sharing this side of me is that there's a lot of allegations going on with content creators right now, and celebrities alike, who are really like terrible people. That it's coming out that these people who I've watched, I've enjoyed, I've been a fan of, are like horrible people. And I won't name names. Of course, you have the 8 passengers thing going on right now, which I was never a fan of them. I didn't know who they were, but I'm like, how can all these horrible people be producing content and making careers off of content, and they're terrible, when like I'm a decent person, like I'm not evil, and why not me? Why not me? And it was hard enough to believe that I could create content and become a paid content creator in the first place. But now I have to like take a leap and a chance on myself and continue this content creating process in any way that I can, because I'm not going hard enough. I'm not doing enough to ensure in all ways, my content, my health and lifestyle, working out. I'm like barely sustaining it. Like there's too much rest going on, and I'm very aware of the potential for everything to go away, that I need to work so hard to make that reality impossible. I don't want this to go away. I want to be a content creator. Okay, we're back. Shh. Hey, be quiet. Be quiet. I'm back home, and I just got batteries for this camera. And screw it, man. I'm doing vlogs. I'm doing paranormal. Right now, I'm waiting for my brother to call me, because we've been sitting on this content for 3 years. It's called The Witching Hour. And we know we can make something really badass, really unique, based on it. And I don't know what we're both so afraid of that we haven't hopped on this. I did like a test video a couple months back. It did super well. People are super interested in the story. And it's time to stop fucking around and to do this. And it's gonna get a lot of hate because people think it's fake, but it's also gonna get a lot of just viewers who appreciate the stories that we're telling. So right now my brother's gonna call me, hopefully within the next hour, and I'm gonna interview him and just loosely talk about some of the things that were going on in that house, the house from The Witching Hour. And so right now I'm putting my mic battery in. These things, I don't know if this mic is just bad or if it's the battery, but it's worth a shot replacing the battery, because this mic has been horrible. And actually, I'm borrowing this camera. Like, I don't, sure enough, I make enough to support myself with bills, but I don't have enough right now to buy a camera. So I'm borrowing my sister's camera. There we go. And it should be recording, I think. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. All right. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Testing the mic right now. We're gonna do this interview. I'm gonna record on the camera and on my computer. And so we're getting this ball rolling. Today is September 10th. I called in from work, from my one day at work. I'm probably gonna put my 2 weeks in soon because I just need to take a chance on myself and stop being afraid. Today is day one. Day one of, I don't know why I'm looking that way, as if I look to the green light as if that's the camera. It's day one, and that's what we're considering it. 30 days of literally, am I one of those people who says literally for everything? 30 days of exhausting my efforts to ensure that I can maintain this, to ensure that, to prove something to myself, that there are opportunities that I don't even know exist that are waiting for me, and I have to brainstorm right now. So okay, so the original idea I had was I need to figure out, these are just things that just off the top of my head I need to figure out. So one of them is what is it? I need to figure out a better way for people to tell me their stories and for me to interview them. I don't know if there's a way I can set up an alternate phone number. Let's just put, okay, so I just wrote down some more things. All right, terrible handwriting. So what I have is figure out the Skype or Zoom or alternate phone number for user submissions. Post 5 times on YouTube in the next 30 days. September, I'll just put, this is brainstorm, I'll just put 30 days. Post 5 times on YouTube, that's more than once a week, but once a week plus 1. And then every day on Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff for the short form content. 4 vlogs, which this counts as 1. The witching hour start. So I have to start the witching hour officially. And that's what I'm gonna hold myself accountable to, man. Because I don't wanna work at Dollar General full-time or even part-time again. I don't wanna do that. I've worked day jobs for the past 13 years of my adult life. And they have taught me many things. I will never regret working a day job. But now I have a window and an opportunity that I'm not gonna let go of. And hopefully you all can see that. Hopefully there's a visual, audible, overall, like hopefully overall everything just goes up in quality in these videos, because these aren't going to be half-assed. I'm going to do everything in my ability to ensure that the quality is actually greater than they've been previously with this content. So that's where I'm at, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.